What's going on, guys? Ryan, DeLorean Fan 81, back at you. Finally, after a very, very long time, I haven't put up anything major since last December, I believe it was, and I'll get to that why in just a minute. How you been doing? I've been trying to catch videos when I can, trying to keep up to date, keeping up with people through text and mail and the usual rigmarole as it was, but I'm back after a much but anything self-induced hiatus. Um, Going back, if you didn't see my last video that I have up, it explains everything. Went through a bit of a health, it wasn't much of a bit of a health, it was a major health scare. Um, for those of you that didn't see the last video, I'll just kind of go through it real quickly and show you a couple of cards, and we'll get back into this and kind of just ease back into it slowly. Kind of breaking in my brand new laptop and brand new webcam built in. So if I screw up something here along the way, you'll understand. Getting to be one of the old guys who don't know how to work this kind of stuff. I should probably maybe go back to school for it. But anyway, Clearback last year in November. Um, After trying to go to the doctor's office to heal up some wounds on my feet that became what is known as diabetic foot ulcers. One got nastily infected, and after going through what was called a wound care clinic, the last appointment that I had there at that time at November 30th, I just was getting progressively sicker and sicker. Started to clear back, and actually going back to last, well, basically a year now, almost. Last August, or yeah, last year and last August, I have a condition called, through my diabetes, called neuropathy, which causes not only, this is me holding my hands and fingers straight. Put your hands up and do the same thing. Well, this is what my hands look like, as well as what's called foot droppage. And for months previous, I had just been walking along, and my foot, since the muscles were dying and degrading, they would just drop. I'd drag my feet, and that's how I would had many falls. As entertaining as an image as that might be to you, I was getting a little tired of it. So I bought some of these really cheap over-the-counter, which ended up being my mistake, Ace type wraps that supported the ankles and held my feet up, and were actually, true to my wonderful life, were actually helping and working very well and helping me get around better. Until making the story as quick as I can, one night I tripped over one of the dogs, snagged my foot on the rug simultaneously, and ripped off a toenail. And then taking off the wraps and well as the socks, I noticed that both my feet were split on the sides through I don't know what rubbish, dry skin, whatever. So had the doctor check him out. He referred me to the aforementioned wound clinic. Was going in there for several weeks. Somewhere about the time of last year's World Series, go Royals, I started getting sick with what I thought was the flu. Started getting sicker and sicker. Usually with my diabetes, the flu only lasts me, even 24 hours lasts. The effects can take up to a week to heal from just ensuing tiredness and stuff like that. But I wasn't getting any better. I was still, even after the initial sickness was over, I was still just blah. And then got sicker and sicker, couldn't eat, couldn't hold food down for anything. And then finally I went into, kept seeing the wound care people, and they said, well, we've done everything we can here. We need to admit you to the hospital for a one-day operation. They're going to open up your feet and then drain out the infection that's in there, because we've done all that we can with the tools we have here. So they drained out the infection. I immediately started feeling better. Night and day difference. My appetite came back. I started eating again. But then as soon as the feet got bad, worse again, I started getting sick again, and sicker and sicker and sicker. I went to, and then finally, and we come back to last November 30th. At that particular doctor's appointment, I came out and basically all but collapsed in the waiting room. The nurse who had been helping me, the doctor's nurse, rushed out, flew out. I don't know if her feet even touched the ground. I don't even know where the hell she came from. But next thing I know, she had me underneath my arms and was helping me back up into the chairs. They then referred me over. It's a big, huge health complex in what's called Fremont, Nebraska. It's part of a huge medical complex with the hospital just being basically catty corner. They called over and referred me over to the ER. ER checked me in, yada yada yada. Wasn't even a doctor, it was a nurse practitioner came in and said, Mr. Schooling, we have some very bad news for you. Your kidneys are failing you. You are going into what's called end-stage renal diabetic kidney renal failure, and we are going to need to start you on dialysis immediately. Fortunately, for whatever, just, I don't know, fate, luck, karma, just act of God, if whatever you believe in, my actual doctor happened to be there. He has an office here where we live, and then he's part of the main Fremont healthcare system up there, and he just, by some imagination, just happened to be there doing rounds of his patients in the hospital. So they paged him down. We ran through him. He took a look at my lab results and everything. Next thing you know, I got people telling me we're going to admit you to Omaha, Nebraska Health, formerly UNMC, the college health system. And we're going to send you there by ambulance. Next thing I know, the ambulance drivers are there. They're doing their little spiel. Have you ever been in an ambulance? No. Thank God. Well, it's big, it's rattly, it's kind of going to bump you all around. We're trying to get it warmed up. You're our first patient of the whole day, so we're trying to keep it warm and get it warmed up for you. Loaded me up, took me from about 15-20 minute trip from Fremont to Omaha, and then checked me in. And December 4th or 7th, or maybe even a little later than that, that's when the day before I made my last, or day after I made my last video, after doing yet another foot and then putting what's called a chest catheter, which now thankfully has been removed, for dialysis, chest port into my chest. They also, that day after, as aforementioned in the video, removed my leg below the knee, because the foot was just not healing after an MRI. They discovered the infection was spread into the bone. They said, well, we can pump you full of everything we got and slice you back open every chance we have. But even if you keep your foot, it's just going to be so killed and so emaciated. It's just going to be skin wrapped around bone. It's going to just flop like crazy. And not only that, on top, it's going to look like a zombie's foot. And then after that, you're still going to have to wear one of those big, huge plastic boot things for the rest of your life. They said, or we can take the foot. That was like a Thursday or Friday that they came in, and of course the surgical team and Holiday, was down to skeleton. They said, well, we'll have to wait till Monday. And I said, well, after much, it was my decision, even though my parents and a few family members and close friends were there. It was all my decision. I said, well, take the foot. So, took the foot, began dialysis. Keep bumping that. If you can't see the back thing, I'm in a power wheelchair now because of my leg. Even though I have been getting used to my prosthetic, that's a whole nother video and a whole other story. But anyway, that's where we are, guys. Thank you so much. From the absolute words in the English language defy me as to how much I can ever thank so many of you for the kind words, the kind emails, messages, texts, well wishes, comments, family stories, family history, your own, even some of your own exploits. Special shout out to Adam Giaiello, who has offered up his as a lot of you know, going through, I believe, a transplant as well as currently on dialysis himself for many, many years. Offered his ear as to whenever and wherever I need it. So thank you very much, especially to him. And to anybody and everybody else on the last video and who even has contacted me since then and sporadically in between. For your well wishes and best hopes for a good recovery. After everything initially calmed down, a week or so after the surgery, and was able to finally get back on, and then check out all the comments that I left and reading through them. Guys, I was not gonna lie, big a man to admit this, I was reduced to tears. Thank you so very much. This has been very hard, been very difficult, and it continues to be so, and is nowhere near done or over yet. Learning every day, trying to control this, that, and everything else, through diet and everything else, and as well as going through dialysis 3 times a week for 4 hours at a shot, and then having to do PT on the opposite days, physical therapy, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, to get my muscles and legs built back up, and to get everything back to where so much that I've lost. If you can't tell the weight loss, clear back in my last appointment before all this happened, my doctor weighed me at like 245, and they weigh you for water, of course, at dialysis, and I'm pushing about not quite 190. So yeah, obviously some of that was the leg, but still. Of course, I didn't eat I truly, in every sense of the word, when I got sick, didn't eat for a month, if not more. I would take like 4 full and be full. I would eat like a piece of toast and 2 or 3 slices of apples for breakfast. Hardly any supper. I would almost skip lunch, and that was it. The rest of the time I was living on saltines and Powerade and Gatorade. And the only reason I was doing that was for carbs because of my blood sugar. It was either that or pass out and bring on a whole new set of problems. So yeah, checked in November 30th of last year, and was at that particular health system until about 2 weeks before Christmas, before I was transferred to Methodist Hospital in Omaha, where I was there clear until January, almost the end of January 20 something, because I got sick again with something in the hospital. I also broke a finger while I was in the hospital, and they got sick again, trying to balance out my medication, and then just every time I was trying to go home, I had something else that happened. You can tell I broke my pinky. That's what it's reduced to. And I said, well, you can either learn to live with it, or I can go in and break it and knock you out and surgically break it and then have you be in a splint for God knows how long again. I'm like, I'll live with it. Bye. So yeah, been a very rough time, but thanks to so many of you that have been there for me. I have basically like one entire side and basically about 3/4 of a 2-row shoebox of cards I have picked up through individual cards, lots, LOT, Biduki. I don't know if that guy's even around. I don't even know who he is. Anyway, what up, Puff Bear? And group breaks, case breaks, and then individual card breakups. Just show you what I got here, just to ease back into things. Bought a box of 08 Gaudi because it was cheaper than dirt. Cracked it open. Thought I was getting shorted. I thought, oh great, there's nothing I do because the upper deck won't do dick for you. But I got these 2 hits. Not that they're worth anything. Once again, the old peepers are going. That's another thing. 2 weeks ago, I had eye surgery on this eye. As if you couldn't tell, it's swollen shut a little. They had to cut open my eye and go clear into the retina, which is healing nicely, but hopefully it will keep me from going blind. But anyway, Chin Ling Hu from the Dodgers autograph, not numbered. Trying to get used to facing the camera again. I need to put those in top loaders. And last but not least from that box, good old flop. Injured, never got, I don't know if he's even in the league anymore, but Dice K jersey was my second hit. for the Sox. What up, Christopher? Boston Broncos fan. And whoever else. So that was that box. I also picked up a box of, I cut 2 or 3 boxes. I guess they were in my last video. I sold a whole bunch of cards I got from some boxes I won off of a very nice prize win from Tracy Hackler on the Knights Lance. I won while I was in the hospital. Just sent him an email telling him why I hadn't responded, and he had no cause or no reason to send what he did. But I got like 4 or 5 boxes out of the 2 or 3 I won, so he sent several extras. I'm sure just on the basis of why I told him why I was in the hospital. So thank you very much, Mr. Hackler. I appreciate that. Also, the good folks at Panini. Picked this up, quad jersey from one of my absolutely favorite products, 08 Premier. 27 to 45, 3 all patches, I think. Yeah, Premier foursome patch, even though not much color. 3 color, 1 color, 2 color, and 2 color of Rivers, Jamarcus Russell, Brody Croyle, and of course my boy Jay Cutler. Got that for a song and a dance because those are not cheap. I'm finding out, right, Sevens? I'm watching, and this is numbered, what, 27 of 50 from, I can't believe this stuff is like 300, 350 bucks a box, but whatever. 2 jersey piece rivals from Spectrum, Julius Peppers, Trader, sorry, damn phlegm, and Jared Allen, recent retiree. I got to get a jersey of his. Just even though he's only the Bears for like 5 minutes, I can't resist getting a Bears jersey numbered to 69. Insert your own canned laughter here. From 07 National Treasures, Jay Cutler, I believe the gold version base, if this will even show up. Number 4 of 5. It's backwards to me, hopefully not to you, but anyway. National Treasures base. From 08 SPX, one piece football, I believe it's the football sized jersey piece, number, stupid eyes, 8 of 39, lovely numbering. Color, one piece jersey. Anyone puts one master set as a word of these together, my hat's off to you. I mean, my God, there's like, what, footballs, logo, shield, side, upper deck logo, jerseys, 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece. Geez, there's like 20 different versions. I mean, if you even just do the 1 piece jersey alone, let a whole master set, my hat's off to you. Anyway, playoff, or not playoff. Yeah, plates and patches, excuse me. Plates and patches, 1 piece jersey of Cutler, 60. And once again, insert your laughter here. 69 to 299, 1 piece jersey. What are we at? 18 minutes, good lord. Sorry to take up your time, but just a lot of things to be said and a lot of things that had to be done. From Crown Royal, 1 piece jersey, NFL Hall of Famer Richard Dent, 1 piece jersey. Numbered 56 of 299. Picked this up, another 08 Premier, 2 color, 3 piece jersey. Number 39 of 79. I'm sure future Hall of Famer Champ Bailey, beast. That guy will clobber the shit out of you. And last but not least, I saw this for next to nothing. I figured, who knows? You never know when, even if it's the team he's with, even know if he's going to blow up somewhere else or someone's going to go down. Who knows? Anyway, 2 color, 2 color, 2 color, 2 color, 1 color, chest plate patch. Numbered somewhere. Take my word for it. Ugh, Jesus. I should just do these videos with my glasses off. Oh, here it is. It's in the dark. Numbered 6 of only 15. This is really sick looking, I thought. Tom Macho Man Savage. For the Texans. What a Boston. Graduated high school. My God. Where is the time gone, right, Christopher? With the chest plate patch there with a nice big A from Texans. That's alright. My best friend's daughter just turned 13 and starting 8th grade. I about fell out of the chair when she texted me that. Anyway, Thanks for watching, guys. Rest of the catch up to come soon. Probably have to do it in pieces just because it's going to be so long. Got so much stuff, almost an entire 2-row shoebox. Thank you, guys. Taking up enough of your day. Turn these back into this, watching your videos, commenting when I can. Thank you so much. Love you guys. We'll catch you later.